So one of the things that they talk about in quantum physics is the indeterminacy of a location of an electron in an atom. They find that there is a region around the nucleus of an atom where the electron can possibly be. So and they call that the orbital, I think. So if you're not looking at the atom, if you're not measuring it, that electron seems to be spread out across the entire area of the orbital. But when you look at it, it collapses into one specific location. So Hermeticism looks at the world in the same way, and they refer to this orbital part of quantum physics to what they call the element of water. In Hermeticism, there are four elements: fire, air, water, and earth. And then there's a fifth principle called the akasha, which from which these four elements come in. The element of water is the same principle of I'm not sure what the term is in quantum physics, but it's the orbital. It's that place of undifferentiated potential wherein the electron can show up anywhere within that range simply by looking for it, and then it collapses into that. So the element of water, according to Hermeticism, is this element within which we live, within which everything that can exist exists in solution. It's like if we were to look at it in terms of chemistry, in chemistry, alchemy, they're essentially the same. The one is a deeper perception of it. In chemistry, we would call it supersaturation. So supersaturation is where you put, if you have a body of water and you load dirt into it, the water will become muddier and muddier until it can't hold any more of that, and then the excess starts to precipitate out. So what Hermeticism says, that we live in like this body of water wherein all things that can be exist, but they precipitate out. Instead of being spread out in solution, they precipitate out in a particularity. So prayer, according to Hermetic science, would be doing the same thing in quantum physics that we do, which is we measure, which means we give it size and shape and a definite idea. By holding a definite idea within this body of water, this element of water that we live, wherein everything is held in solution but spread out, prayer is the art and the science of causing a particular precipitation out of that infinite potential, where potential comes into a definite manifestation. And that is done through thought. That's one of the principles of Hermeticism, is that the universe is a mind. We live in a mind.